2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Rickie Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Rickie Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Rickie ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Rickie. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course, and with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Going with the 6-iron here.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Time now for the 4th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
He's currently tied for 12th. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. This one's looking good. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler? Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Going with the 7.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice line. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Quality shot, that one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 1 stroke off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was wonderfully done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move them into a tie for second. This has eyes for the hole. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Even for the day. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And here we are with their 4th. Just one shot back now. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently at 3 under for the day. We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the hybrid. Good sounding strike, that one. Okay, that'll work. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always the toughest hole in the game, a long par 4. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Tracking. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
That's heading for the fairway. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here. This is what they have left for birdie here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. This one's a par 3.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Setting up here with a very long putt. It was on a good line. Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Handy effort, that one. It's always a good view playing from an elevated position to the green. Attaboy, good shot. And this putt to move into a tie for first.
This one's looking good.
That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Getting ready to play their third. Currently a shot off the lead. Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 6 under. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, well done. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Nicely done. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Now leading by 1 shot. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. That's nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Should find the green. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Hey, nice looking line. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Playing from around 160 yards.
This green sits well above them. An extra club is required.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2. Ooh, well, what a shot. A par putt on the table. Nice round, well played. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.